Today is a gloomy day. The sun rose in the morning, but it has gone down again, and it's all very cloudy. And on this gloomy day, we'll be reading Dostoevsky's Notes from the Underground. Yesterday, the book that we read, the by R.L. Stevenson, it's a book that I wanted to read for a long time, an author that I wanted to read for a long time. But my relationship with Dostoevsky is different, and I talk about a personal thing that I have with Dostoevsky. I read one novel by Dostoevsky, Crime and Punishment. I have read it not once, I think multiple times. Recently I read it last year, but I've always had the desire to read all of Dostoevsky's work, and I don't know why I've never been able to pick up any of his other novels. And today I'm going to start with the second novel by Dostoevsky, Notes from Underground. I've read 20-25 pages, and it's what you expect from Dostoevsky, a psychological thriller, a deep exploration of one person's mind, a very, very compelling, powerful narrative. Today I also have to meet a friend. When did you first start reading?
मतलब क्या मतलब बोल रहे थे when I was in 8th or 9th probably.
And what do you feel about reading up?
अच्छा लगता है, मतलब थोड़ा एक ड्रीमी से वर्ल्ड में जाना, और इट्स गुड एक्चुअली, इमेजिनेशन भी अच्छा हो जाता है। क्योंकि इससे आप थोड़ा रिफ्रेश हो जाते हो, कभी कभी बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस हो जाता है, तो यू फील गुड एक्चुअली, थोड़ा रिफ्रेशिंग सा फील होता है। इवन इफ यू आर नॉट अ गुड रीडर, तो भी अगर आप एक आधी बुक पढ़ोगे तो थोड़ा रिफ्रेश फील हो जाता है, आप थोड़ा कट ऑफ से हो जाते हो दुनिया से, वर्ल्ड से, और थोड़ा खुद को टाइम दे सकते हो। अच्छा वाला।
थैंक यू अंकिता। It is 10 o'clock in the night, and I still have to read 30 pages of the novel. It's done. I've completed it, and I have few things to say. I'll just about the novel. I don't even have to say that it's good. It's by Dostoevsky. It's absolutely brilliant. The entire novel is an internal monologue with this character, who is justifying his actions, justifying his life, justifying his contradictory thoughts. And it is a character-driven novel, and Dostoevsky creates these liminal characters who are at the margins of society, not only in social and economic terms, but also in ethical terms. His characters grandly reject the moral order of the society, only to find themselves at the edge of despair. They spend their lives relentlessly criticizing the world, while being aware that their own personality is responsible for their sadness. Thus, they live at the edge of the society, despising everyone, while simultaneously hating themselves. Dostoevsky is the chronicle of the spiteful, the biographer of murderers. He is interested in exploring the humanity of the inhumane, and thus he reminds me of the great Urdu writer Saadat Hasan Manto, who wrote about prostitutes and men who had committed vicious acts of violence. But I believe there's no one in literature, any literature, who can surpass Dostoevsky when it comes to psychological insight. He can just pierce through the minds of people and see how they work, and how the contradictions between their thoughts, their words, their actions, their lives, it just plays out so wonderfully. And it's always at this edge. His novels are always at the edge, always at the precipice of a disaster. I don't have words. I think you should read Dostoevsky.